Okay, fine. So, good evening, everyone.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
sir.
sir.
Good evening.
Okay, fine. So, basic thing is that today we are going to discuss. Okay, fine. Just I'll start presenting my screen. Just tell me if it is visible or not.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Visible.
Okay, fine. So, basically today we are going to deal with two things. That is, one will be the regex, another will be basically working and like accessing the arrays and all using numpy, and if time purpose we'll go with pandas purpose to find. So these are the three basic things that we are going to see. And yeah, one more thing is that okay, fine, this collab file is visible na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So the first starting with regex module. So basically regex actually means something regarding regular expressions. It is something like a finding a sequence of characters that form some search patterns and all. It is basically used as a import array. It's a built-in package that is already there in Python. And then for finding and searching all those things, regex actually works on four basic functions. That is find all. First one is the find all, that will just returns a list that will contain all the matches. And the second function is regarding search. That means it returns the only match object if there is a match anywhere in the string. Then it's split, and the fourth one is sub. So split is actually it's returns a list when the string has been split at each and every match. And while the sub is using when you have when you have to replace one or more matches with a string. And after that, it's actually regarding meta characters that we'll see using practical as well. So I'm starting now as a practical purpose too. Okay, fine. So the first thing regarding is find all. So we'll see now. Import array, that is the basical thing that you have to import the first. Okay, first I have to see this. Yeah, okay. So after that, like some string will take like string equal to, and this is the string. And now if we are going to apply the function like array dot find all, then fine. So the thing that is written in this, it is actually it is going to find all the lowercase characters, and that too in an alphabetical order between A to Z. Fine. This is the actual working of this meta characteristic. So when you will run this thing, like you will see, like this is the things YNAMEISAANI. All those things except like here M and N are it's not an lowercase. Fine. So okay, fine. This will convert these to all in an over. So it will now generate M2, like fine, like MYNAM name is NANI. Fine. This is the actual work of this meta character. In the find all, that is already told you that find all is something that it will generate a list when it will matches all the containing members. That's the first meta character. Then the second one is something yeah, it is regarding like that slash purpose, slash b, but slash b actually works on the slash d is something that it will going to find all the digit characters. Fine. Like in this digit, like we have a digit of 50, so it is going to find out 50. That means 5 and 0 will give you an output in the form of list. 5 and 0 in the form of list. In the same way, like something other is, yeah, is something that finding the like searching a sequence that starts with some string and followed by any two other strings and all. Like I'll just try to do one more thing. That yeah, this is the basic, and after that, in that I'll like, so it is going to will return that in the form of list only, whether any character exists or not. Like it will show the output of Nani. So the dot is something like it will search for a sequence that will start with this NA and it is going to end with NE. If it finds something, it will return that point. In the same way, like you have an upper what you can say. Okay, fine. Something like name is Nani, and then whether if you want to check whether the string starts with the name and all, if it's yes, then it will show that yes. Okay, fine. I'll have to, first of all, it's not going to work. Okay, fine. We have to set an condition here, like if something X is like that, yeah, print yes, print, then after else print no. And this is actually the it is going to work on. Now if it will matches, then it will show yes. Like here we have this meta character. You have to see all these meta characters. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the meta character. Something that it will whether see it will start with the word name or not. Like if we kept Nani, so it will show no, as it is not starting with Nani. Fine. That's the other character. Then you have other characters too. Like you have dollar. In the same way, here you are using this na. If we use as dollar, it will check whether it is going to end with or not. Sorry. Here it will not. Sorry. I just printed the wrong syntax. Yeah, it will now find yes. Like okay, the string is ending with Nani. It will show yes, it is ending with Nani. After that, if you want to find zero or more occurrences in a string, you have to use the word. You have to use the this. Okay, fine. I'll just like okay, fine. I'll just see the things. Okay, fine. Like if you use this, yes, send it out.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So this when you are going to use the star, it will check that whether the string contains one, zero or more occurrences. Fine. When we use this star method, in the same way, when you are going to use plus, it will show you one or more occurrences. Then, like something regarding in this meta characters, it will show you the exactly like if you have to pass the parameters in this, then whatever the parameters you are going to pass in this, it will generate the exact number of occurrences. Fine. Then it is not something, it's not an error. Fine. Yeah, please note that thing. Again, when you are closing these braces, it will check whether you have to grouping or not. Then by using this statement, it will something like either or, like whether is a string contains the word like Teja in. Okay, fine. Just we'll have an example of this. It will be fine. Fine. Here we have used this character. Now it will check whether the string contains either name or Nani. If yes, it will show yes. If no, then no. Like if we like will names name W and A, even if it is as Nani is there, it will show yes. Like now it will return you no. So okay, I'll think that you are okay. Fine. You have understand the basic regular expressions that how the meta characters actually work. Fine. You have to keep a
Yes,
note
sir.
that yeah, it's something like meta characters and regex is something numpy, pandas, matplotlib, and regular expressions. These are few small points, but they are the most important things in a machine learning creating models and all. Fine. If you want to tell me again, I'll just find those meta characters again. In the same way, like you have meta characters, in the same way you have some special sequences too, like slash a slash d. As you have seen, like slash d is going to return some digit values. In the same way, when you use the capital D, it will just return you whether it contains digits or not. Okay, I'll just write down these things now. It will be easy for you. Okay, so when you have to follow the sequence, like this is a special A, like so it is something like it will return a match if some specified characters are at the beginning of the string. Fine. Then after comes like slash B, it is something it matches when the specified characters are at the beginning or at the end of any string or any word. Then comes like slash capital B, it is something it will return a match whenever the specified characters are present or not, like this slash b will return where it is actually containing, and the slash b will see whether yes, like if the string is containing or not. It is something regarding with slash b. Again with slash d, it will show you number of the digits that are containing in that string. Slash capital D, it is something will show you that whether the string contains digits or not. It will just show you yes or no, while the slash d will show you the output, like if that string contains digits, and while this slash capital D will show you yes, it contains a string or not. Then after that others like I guess it's yeah, W is something it will return whether the string contains any word characters matching in it or not. Okay, fine. I'll just see you one small example in this. Fine. Then you are going to take string. We'll print here the value too, so that you may be able to find that what is going to happen. Okay, fine. So there is nothing regarding the, like it's something like returns a match at every word character. Fine, from A to Z, digits and all those things. The undercovers characters is something there or not. It will check. Fine. That's the actual basic work of slash W. Then when you move on with slash W, then you have slash S. Basically, it actually works on the white spaces, that whether a string contains a white space character or not. And then in the same way, like slash small s is basically used to find where the string contains a white space character, whether it is something in the middle of the string, middle of the middle of the string, starting of the string, and all those things. It can be fine. And finally, something like slash z. It is also basically used to find the specified characters are at the end of the string or not. Fine. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
yeah, we have used find all only. So now we'll use some search option to that, how actually search option works. Import array, then again the string equal to my name is Nani, then equal to array dot search. If you want to search like Nani in this, then comma and str, then temp. Okay, fine. Like it is showing that match object is there. We are getting a match there as Nani, but as soon as we return as Nani S something, it will show none. Like it is not going to find any word from that. In the same way, when you are going to use a split function, as I already told in the starting of the session, that now split, and now on which basis we are going to use slashes. Okay, so on which basis we have to split, like, okay, fine. When we have any white characters, na, then it should show, like my name is Nani. All these four words should be in a different list. Fine. So the small s is something that it is going to work on white space characters. Fine. This is the basic function of split. Then we have sub function 2. Sub function that is basically used, yeah, just a minute. Okay, splash s, but where we have to use, like whenever any white characters are there, we have to replace them with like one. Okay, fine. Like so, like after my, it will show one name one, my one name one is one Nani. It will return a string like that. Okay, my one name one is one and Nani. Fine. This is the actual work of sub. So whenever you get a white spaces, it is going to replace it with one. In the same way as you have used the slashes, you can use with b, z, and all those things also. And as I guess it will show at Nani one. What we have seen in the Z, that it is whether it will check that whenever the end of the string, it will check whether it is ending with Nani. Yes, it is ending with Nani. Then it will add with one. At the end of the string, one is added. Fine. Any issues in this regex module?
Sir, here re dot sub means substitute.
Sorry?
Sir, re dot sub, what is the meaning of sub? That is substitute.
Sub, it is something that it is going to replace some values. Whatever the values you are going to give, na, it is going to replace it with a string. As I here, like in the fine, like in the S, like it what I have told you, that S is something it is related to white space. Like after my, we had white space, so it is going to replace all those white spaces with one. Fine. In the same way, we had discussed that Z is something that is, it will check, it is going to be at the end of that, it works on the end of the string. So whenever you will Z is something, it will going to return as one. Like if you use A, it is going to add at the beginning. Okay, like it has written 1. So it is going to replace that string with string that you are wanting to replace.
Okay.
You can find anywhere in the middle of the string also, you can have that thing.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Got it. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Any other questions in this regex module? Just tell me so that they can have another few examples too. At least reply yes or no.
Yes, sir. No doubt.
Yes, sir, no dots. Fine. Others?
Sir, yes, sir.
So yes, sir means what? If you want to continue with
No
some more
doubt, sir.
examples, no
No, no,
doubts.
no. Yeah.
Any others like Amit, Akansha, Bharat, Nandini, Manikanta?
No, it's clear. It's all clear.
It's all clear. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So the next thing that we are going to move is that NumPy module. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So the basic use of NumPy, we'll see first of all the definitions and all. So the basic NumPy is actually called as an numerical Python. It actually deals with some arrays, some multi-dimensional arrays and all. We can say that lists are also called as arrays only, but some operations that are we are not going to use in lists, like I'll just say like multiplication is something that we can't do in a list. Fine, I'll just give an example so that it will be easy for you. That like list something consists of 1, 2, 3, and another list that consists of 4, 5, 4, 5, and 6. Now, if we print something L1 star L2, so it is going to give you an error. That means in list operations, you can't multiply any sequence. Fine. So, but by using numerical Pythons, that is NumPy module, we can convert these lists into arrays, and then we can use them like import NumPy as MP. Then after that, if we are going to convert like A1 equal to NP dot array, convert with list 1, A2 equal to NP dot array list 2. And now when you print A1 star A2, now it will going to generate the error like 1 into 4 4, 2 into 5 10, and 3 into 6 18. So basic use of NumPy is to manipulate other functionalities that we are not able to use in list functions. Fine. So this is a basic example of that. Yeah, something is that yeah, just a minute. Okay, fine.
Sir, can you explain this example again?
Okay, fine. Okay, so just a minute. I'll just tell you another. Fine. Here, actually, what we have taken two lists, and then we wanted to multiply these two lists. Fine. So this is not going to be possible in any list format. Like you are not able to multiply any list. So for that purpose, we are going to use array. So what actually arrays is something, it is actually used as NumPy module. Fine. So what we had done, we had two lists. Now we had taken another variable, that is an A1 variable, where we had converted the list L1 into an array format by using this NumPy module. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in the same way, another thing that we have passed L2, then we have using this array module, and we have stored in A2. Now when we are going to multiply these two strings, now that is A1 and N2, where we have actually stored these both lists in the form of arrays, now it is going to generate the multiplication of that list. 1 into 4 is 4, 2 into 5 10, and 3 into 6 is regarding 18.
Okay, sir. Clear.
Okay, so this is actually the basic work of Fine. Now we have another lot of functionalities too. Fine, that we are going to use now. Array equal to, when we have some multi-dimensional arrays, this is the basic syntax that we have to work on. We have an array 1 comma 2 comma 3, then comma 4 comma 5 comma 6. What we have done, we have created a two-dimensional array. Now we have to check whether it's a two-dimensional array or not. We'll simply do what? Print array dot n, and I guess it's n dimensional only. First we have to air this. Okay, it's something showing an error. Okay, fine. I just not started the string, I guess. I not a field must be okay, fine. Not started this. Yeah. Fine. This is an array. Now when you are going to pass this, it will showing you two. That is, it's a two-dimensional array. In the same way, if you pass here as three, another three, like 7 comma 8 comma 9. Oh, it is showing this thing. Print array dot fine. Okay, fine. I'll think I have some error in it, so I'll check it once and then I'll tell you again that what's something wrong going on here. Fine. There's the one more thing. Then second, if you want to find the shape of an array, you can also find the shape of an array. That shape is something regarding, it is going to show how many you have how many arrays you have and how many elements are present in an array. Like it is going to say 2 comma 3, it is going to return. Like you have two arrays, 1 comma 2, one array, and 4 5 6 and another array, and 3 is something we have three elements in that. Fine. And now if you run as size, it is going to show you number of elements present in both the arrays. So like we have 6 arrays, it will return you 6 arrays. And that's the basic use of this numpy and all. Fine. In the same way, you can also convert a tuple into a list as well. Like if you have a tuple that is equal to a form of 1 comma 2 comma 3. Now something you are going to pass array equal to np dot array, and you can pass that tuple and now print array. It is going to generate a tuple of 1 2 3 in a form of array. Fine. You can see that is say the we have passed in an open braces and now we are getting this in cold closed arrays. Fine. You can
Sir,
even want, yeah.
is it converted into list?
Yeah, it is going to no, it is regarding an array. Either it's a list or something, it is going to convert in an array.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Then after it is something regarding an np zeros too. Like np, if you are going to pass zeros function, now in that zeros you have to pass how many columns and how many rows you want to follow. Like if you want two column like two arrays which have three elements, now it is going to generate two arrays with three elements with elements as 0. And the array is something showing why it is showing an error in this, and numpy has no attribute zeros. what it is showing in model numpy is not equal to zeros. Let's check that thing. Okay, fine. Tuhin,
Yes, sir.
can you please do me a favor? Just run this program in your life, these three sentences
Sir,
in your.
sir, I think one error has been happened. np.zeros, the spelling of zeros has been missed. I think
Arey, ha ha
zeros.
ha 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 ha.
I
Okay,
think
okay,
E.
fine, fine, fine. Yeah. Ha, ha. Okay, fine, fine. It's an spelling mistake. Okay, fine. Sorry. So it's something like we got two arrays with three elements named as 0, 0, and 0. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So this is an actual basic regarding NumPy and all. We can also have some like what we'll say indexing also we can do in arrays. Let's have some indexing too in an arrays also. Like taking as an a1 equal to some a1 equal to array, then we are going to convert np dot array, then fine. Like np dot array you can on those commas. Okay, fine. We have not created the na. First of all, we have to create that list. Fine. L1 equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Okay, we had 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 8. This is a small list. Now we are going to convert this first of all array equal to np dot array, and we have converted the list, and now if we print array. Okay, fine. First of all, we have generated the list. Now what we are going to use is we have something like accessing some elements and creating new arrays by passing some indices. Fine. We are going to use them here indexing and all. Like another is something like we'll say as a1. Fine. A1. Then you have to pass this array as we have used this array. Na? So we have used this array. Then pass in that np dot array. And in indexing based indexing just pass something like 2 comma 0 comma 3 comma 1. So what we have presented here is that we have passed few indices like 2, 0, 3, and 1 is something the indices of what, of this array. So when you run this program na, it is in this code at second index we have something 3. So the output will be like 3, 1, 4, and 2. 3, 1, 4, 2. Something it's showing should be an error. Fine. 3, 1, 4, 2 is an array. So it is actually the working of array. You can have an index like a negative index as well, but it is negative index is something that it is going to work from backwards. Like 2 is something 3, 0 at 0 we have 1, and at minus that is minus 1 is 8, minus 2 and minus 3 is 6. Fine. So this is the actual working of an negative index 2. Yes. Any question?
No, sir.
No. Okay, fine. So this is an actual indexing on that base. Now you can also slice, you can have a slicing position to like basically slicing occurs like when an object we have to slice in the form of start, stop, and in which steps you want to iterate. Now we can do it in slicing to like just an example like a1 we had an array. Now in that array slicing has three steps. The first step is regarding start, then you have a stop, and then at step. Fine. When you are going to start with like 1 ending with 7, And now this is something like step. It's an iteration that how many steps you want to move on. If we okay, so it is going to give an array like first 0 1. At the first index it is 2. Then after 1 2 3 4 5 6 2 3 4 5 6 it's then output. We are moving with one step. When if you move two step, that is it will show an result of 2 4 and 6. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So this is actually regarding only an 1D array. What if you have an arrays of 2D? When we can also find indexing on 2D arrays too. Just quickly an example of that 2D array as well. np.array then and हाँ प्लीज नोट ना अगर कुछ सिंटेक्स में एरर हो रही हो ना तो खाली मुझे बता देना फिर है ना.
Okay, sir.
हाँ सबको एक छोटी सी खाली कोई रिक्वेस्ट है, अगर कुछ हो रही हो ना तो उसमें बता देना खाली. अरे यार एक तो ये बहुत आ रहा है. Fine. So we had created a small 3D array, we can say. Okay, fine. So यहाँ पर list. So the array is being printed. Now we are going to have some slicing in it. Fine. Like print. If you want to print something, yes, again slicing is something you have to done this bit. If you want to show the first two rows and the first two columns, then it's indexing SLP. You have to start from 0. You have to move to second element. Then in the same way 0 to 2. So it is good. अरे हमारे पास तो 3 ही है तो फिर एक और एलिमेंट ले लेते हैं यहाँ पर. देन हमने एक और ले लिया यहाँ पे तो अब 2 2 का हो जाएगा. ठीक ना. ओके फाइन. तब ये क्या करेगा, सी फर्स्ट 0 से स्टार्ट हो, इट विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 0. देन इट विल मूव विथ द फर्स्ट टू इंडेक्स लाइक starting the 0th is your row and 2 is your column value. In the 0th row you have to start from 0th index and you have to move with second column. Fine. So 1 2 and 3 4 it will going to generate an output. Fine. समझ आया आपको ये चीज? मैं फिर से समझा दूं क्या हो रहा है इसमें.
Yes, sir. आगे.
फिर से समझा दो एक बार.
फिर से हाँ एक मिनट. ओके फाइन. 0 and 2. So 0 क्या है यहाँ पर? 0 is something regarding row and the second thing is regarding your column. फाइन. ये आपका रो एंड कॉलम रहेगा एंड ये जो दो चीजें रहेगी ये आपका बताएगी कौन से एलिमेंट को स्टार्ट करना है और कहाँ तक जाना है. 0 से स्टार्ट होगा तो सेकंड एलिमेंट तक जाएगा, यानी 0th रो के फर्स्ट और सेकंड एलिमेंट शो करेगा. फाइन. सेम वे 0 मतलब ये आपका रो रह गया था तो आपके 2 कॉलम जाएंगे. सेम अगर यहाँ पर आप 3 करते हो तो आपको 3 चीजें दिखेगी. अब यहाँ पर अरे फाइन 3 चीजें दिखे. क्यों? हमें दो ही रोज पे कॉलम करना है एंड ये आपका कॉलम पे काम करेगा और ये आपका रो पे काम करेगा. सिंपल. मैं यहाँ पे लिख देता हूँ. These are basically belongs to rows and these are basically belongs to columns. Fine. पहले 2 रोज के पहले 3 एलिमेंट्स जो होंगे वो आपको प्रिंट होंगे. फाइन. अब समझ आया? ये जो आपको पहले पास करते हो वो होता है रोज और बाद में जो आप पास करते हो वो होता है कॉलम्स. काना आकांक्षा?
यस आ गया.
हाँ, सेम वे ऐसा काम होगा। लाइक उसके बाद अगर आपको फाइंड करना है, ओके ऐसा कुछ, अगर हम दूसरी कुछ स्लाइसिंग सोचते हैं कि लाइक इफ यू वांट टू प्रिंट all the rows and if you want to just print only last two columns, समझ आ रहा है आपको? Like if you want to
Yes,
print
sir.
just एक मिनट, हाँ मेरे को रिया मैम का कॉलर है, एक मिनट। हेलो मैम। हाँ मैम, मैं सेंड कर रहा हूँ। दिव्यांशी मैम।
हाँ जी सर।
मैम गूगल क्लासरूम सभी बनने वाले हैं कि बन चुके हैं?
बन चुके हैं।
अच्छा बन चुके
आई
हैं, ठीक।
मीन साइबर सिक्योरिटी का बन चुका है एंड आई हैव बीन एडेड टू इट।
हाँ
मशीन लर्निंग का अभी तक आई डोंट नो, आई डोंट हैव एनी न्यूज़ अबाउट इट।
हाँ
जैसे ही
वही
बनता
अभी।
है।
हाँ हाँ, ओके ओके, फाइन फाइन फाइन, ठीक है, ओके। सो नाउ ओके, सो माय क्वेश्चन इज समथिंग लाइक if you want to print all the columns but मतलब sorry, you have to print all the rows but only the last two columns। फाइन, क्वेश्चन समझ आया तो बोले हाँ एक बार।
हाँ
Yes,
सर।
sir.
तो आप मुझे बताइए कि अब यहाँ पर सिंटेक्स क्या होगा। ठीक है, सिंटेक्स का एक चीज तो पता चल गया कि आपको ये रहेगा, एक रहेगा रोज का एंड एक रहेगा कॉलम्स का। तब रोज में मुझे सारे चीजें प्रिंट करवानी है, तो उसका सिंटेक्स क्या होगा? स्टार्टिंग से एंड तक मुझे सारे चीजें प्रिंट करवानी है। सो तो व्हाट विल बी द सिंटेक्स?
0 column 4.
ओके, 0 column 4, 0 column 4, fine.
Sir, no need to write 4, I think. Only 0 colon.
Yeah, even if you don't even if you're not going to write 0 na, even it's fine.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes.
even if you write,
Only colons.
yeah, only column is also going to work out. Now we have to print the last two columns. We have printed all the rows. Now we have to print the last two columns. So what will be the syntax?
3 colon 4.
2 column 3. नहीं 2 column 4 I think.
2 column 4 by आयुषी। अच्छा, दूसरा किसने आंसर दिया? क्षितिज, आप क्या आंसर दे रहे हो?
Sir, 3 colon 4.
3 column 4। अच्छा, तो मैं ये पूछ सकता हूँ 3 column 4 क्यों आएगा? स्टार्टिंग इंडेक्स हमेशा 0 से
Okay,
होती है,
sir.
पता है
Sorry,
ना?
sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
हाँ,
Sorry, sir.
तो 2 4 फाइन। लास्ट के अब देख लीजिए यहाँ पर 3 4 5 6 9 0 5 6, फाइन। इट इज ऑल्सो गोइंग टू वर्क आउट नाउ। अब हमें क्या
Yes,
करना
sir.
है? यू हैव टू प्रिंट ऑल द कॉलम्स but now only the middle elements, fine। Like if I want the output as tooth, जैसे कि आउटपुट अगर मुझे चाहिए होगा, मुझे सिर्फ बीच के 2 रोज मुझे शो करने, ठीक है, कॉलम्स तो मुझे सारे शो करने। आई हैव टू शो ऑल द कॉलम्स बट ओनली द मिडल columns I have to show these two values, the highlighted one I have to use these things, fine। So it's simple, it should be like 1:3, it will show only the middle values, fine।
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is actually the indexing and the slicing work actually goes on in multi-dimensional arrays, fine। यहां तक कोई डाउट है आपको?
No, sir.
Anyone
No.
else?
No, no.
No sir।
Okay, fine। So again इसमें भी like numpy module has also some we can say some string operations we can also use, that is something like, okay fine, हम कर ही लेते हैं ना, फटाफट तो हो ही जाएगा। str ले लिया, then something like regarding, ठीक। and now when you are going to Now the things I am going to write now, these are all some string manipulation functions, fine, like np dot then something regarding dot upper. Is there something, it is going to convert all these strings into capital, fine. In the same way you can work on, you can work on lower as well, but I already it is all in. Okay, fine, we'll have a small thing now, we'll keep fine. It is going to convert in last I is also converted in small. Again you have some split function as well, split like, but it's something teja nani dot example, fine. Hemant and Amit, just please turn off your sorry, unmute yourself. Okay, I'll just
Yes.
like this is the string, and then if you want to separate it with something like whenever the dot is going to come, it is going to convert like two list will be generated, teja nani, and another one is will be example, fine.
Yes, sir.
Again, like you have some title function too, you can have that equal function is also there, string one teja str2 equal to teja equal sorry, okay, I have to pass the string names str2 ना एरर आएगा, बता तो दो सिंटेक्स का कुछ हो तो, फाइन. When it is, it will show you yes, otherwise it will show you no. These are something so two things we had said, numpy slicing in 1D and 2D arrays, not in 2D, we can have in 3D arrays as well, some string functions. Now we are going to see some math functions as well, fine. Like if you had a value temp equal to 10, fine. We had different functions, like we have some pi functions, sine functions, and all those things. Like if you are going to print now np dot sine of temp, it is going to return the, okay, so this is the value of sine function. And now if you want to have you can have some cos function as well. So these are all the things. यहाँ पर आपको जो भी चीज दिख रही है ना, जैसे cos हो गया, cos h हो गया, ये सारे आपके values provide की जाएगी. You can have a round function too. You can have a log function as well. Then you have some exponential. अरे कहाँ गया? You have some exponential as well. Fine. So these are some things, fine. So we have seen 4 points. The first point is that regarding regular expressions, the string manipulation to find the string, to find some characters whether they are present in any strings or not. By using that, we are going to use regex modules. I'll just summarize all the 4 points, fine. First, that is the regular expressions. That is, it is basically used to find just a minute. Okay, so it is basically used to find a sequence of characters to form a search methods and all, where we have 4 functions. Basically, find all, that is going to return some list containing all matches. Then we have search function. Then we have split and sub. Search will match an object. Split will return will generate another list based on your requirements. Like if you want to have some requirements and all. Sub, it will replace all those characters by which you want to replace. Then you have seen some meta characters by using some dot, slash, dollar, star, slash, and all those things. Some sequences like slash a used to find at the beginning of the string, slash z at the end of the string, slash s to find some white characters and all, slash t to find whether there are some digits and all or not, and all those things. So that's things we have used in regex module. Then we have seen numpy module where we have seen creating an array, indexing and slicing on 1D and some other 2D, 3D dimensional arrays as well. Then we had seen some inbuilt functions, how to work on arrays, how to work on strings. Like we had used here as a string, we have some inbuilt functions like equal to find out whether their strings are equal and all not. Then to convert the string into lowercase, uppercase, you can have the title function, title method as well. Then some other functions regarding this values, areas like exponential function, log function, like sine function, cos x function, and all those things. Fine. Now just tell me if you have any doubt in these 4 points. We'll repeat that, or we'll have, if you want to see some other examples, we'll see. This is the basic idea regarding how NumPy and regular expression works. Fine. It's not like only like Tuhin, Ayushi, Akansha are always saying all those things. It's something like others also have to say. Please tell me if you have any. Okay, so I'll ask everyone. Like Konika, sorry, not Konika. Preeti, you have any issues?
No.
No issues. You understand each and every point?
Yeah.
Then, okay, fine. Ayushi, Aishwarya. Aishwarya ma'am, I'm sorry. I have to call everyone as well. Aishwarya ma'am.
Yes, I understood.
Yes, you understand. Akansha ma'am. Okay, fine. You are going. Akansha ma'am, yes.
Can we get notes of these topic?
Can we get more?
Notes.
Yes, sir.
Notes ना सी I actually getting मेरे पास PPTs already prepared थे, but क्या हुआ ना कि मेरी स्क्रीन जो है ना वो टूट गई. मेरी टच स्क्रीन वाली थी एक्चुअली लैपटॉप, बट उसका स्क्रीन टूट गया. जब रिपेयरिंग के लिए दिया तो उन्होंने सारे के सारे मेरे फाइल्स डिलीट कर दिए. उन्होंने वापस मतलब कि फॉर्मेट मार के दिया, जिससे मेरे सारे के फाइल्स डिलीट हो चुके हैं. तो एक चीज है कि मैं बना रहा हूँ, मैंने पीपीटी सारे में बना रहा हूँ. जैसे ही बन जाएंगे मैं सारी चीजें शेयर कर दूंगा. ठीक.
सर.
ओके.
नेक्स्ट आज डेट है 26 तारीख है. I'll try to make in जून 2 से 3 तारीख तक ना मैं आपको सारे चीजें नोट्स प्रोवाइड कर दूंगा. ठीक. अगर मैं चीजें प्रोवाइड नहीं भी कर पाऊंगा तो भी मैं आपको लिंक्स शेयर कर दूंगा. बेसिकली मैं गीक फॉर गीक्स का यूज करता हूँ, वहां से मैं यूज करके मैं अपने पीपीटीज भी जो भी है, एग्जांपल्स जो भी है, एग्जांपल्स तो चलो ठीक है खुद से लेने पड़ते हैं, बट थियोरेटिकल पार्ट जो होता है मैं गीक फॉर गीक्स को फॉलो करता हूँ. तो आप वहां से भी आप उन चीजों को आप देख सकते हो. फाइन.